Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Arcane Trickster, where I have arrived at the 12, where we are going to do a few quests in this area to help me to level up to 7. And here we have Nimue Elesiel, an eminent arcanist. Okay, and what does she do? Ah, it's Pine Trick, isn't it? I heard you're the person to ask for help in difficult problems. If you're not too busy, could I speak with you about this issues that I'm having? My name is Nimu Elithiel. I'm a wizard who collects magical artifacts and I've, well, sort of lost one. It's kind of a long story, though. Would you mind coming with me to my tower? I'd be more comfortable explaining the situation there. Okay, just imagine if any of this got out. Oh, so embarrassing. Okay, lead the way. Apparently whatever's going on is going to be some kind of a big deal.
You've arrived inside Nimue's tower. The wizard gives you a worried look and beckons you over.
Thank you for agreeing to help. I don't know what I would have done without you. Even leaving my tower for a few minutes is a big risk. But now that you're here, let me tell you what happened. There's this servant of mine, a dwarf named Montagon. Was such a good friend and so helpful too. But recently, he's been acting strange. He mumbles to himself and stares at the items in my collection. I saw him talking to one of the artifacts yesterday. I think he said, "Don't worry, you will be safe soon." In any case, when I woke up this morning, both he and the artifact were gone. Alright, and where can I find this Montagon? Oh, someone I know said he saw him in Mondo Valley. It's nearby, so I teleport you there. After you leave there, I'm putting a dimension anchor around the town. That way, neither Montagon nor anyone else can wander too far away before we can recover the artifact. That means I can't wander away either. Now, but please be gentle with him. He's getting old. I think he's somehow convinced himself that the artifact belongs to him. If you ask him nicely, I'm sure that he'll see reason. Okay, I'll see if I can talk some sense into him.
Nimue casts a spell to send you to the nearby village.
Oh, we have arrived at the village?
You appear near the outskirts of a village, the place where Mortagon fled. The sounds of combat can be heard in the distance.
Well, don't worry. He'll be mortified if he heard I've been mispronouncing his name. Alright. Mondo Valley Guard. Something must be going on because we have all these guards here.
The town seems to be recovering from a recent attack. Battered and bruised townfolk go about the business of repairing the damage done to the village.
Ah, that's why we have alert guards all over the place. There's just been an attack. They want to make sure that nothing else happens. We have a damaged wagon here. I presume that is related to whatever the attack was. Seek out Mortagon. Alright, well. Where has he gone? Hello? Mondo Valley is a quiet town. Nothing happens here. Well, not usually. I would presume that last condition is because we had the attack recently. We've got the area under control. Well, that's good. It is locked, so that means I need to get some clues in the town first, I guess, before... Hello? I swear, if I ever see the kobold who crushed my house... Did he say a kobold crushed his house? Oh, we're barely able to fight them off. Okay, so... a kobold crushed his house. As soon as that dwarf got here and a bunch of kobolds attacked. Oh. A big one tried to crush me beneath its foot. A big what? Kobold? My turnips! My garden's ruined! My mother is on her way into town for a visit. I hope she doesn't mind that my house has no roof. Okay, we got problems here. I swear, one of those kobolds was smaller than I've usually seen them. Okay, so we had a smaller than average kobold and a bigger than average kobold. Unless it was a matter of perspective, we've got the area under control for now. Oh, ah! Look at this. There's more to go. Oh, what about this villager? I swear, if I ever see the kobold who, maybe she's the daughter of the one who said it before. Ice Stranger, you just missed them. The scaly runts battered me and ran off to their cave. But at least I protected my statue. It's gone. Those blasted kobolds must have nicked it in the scuffle. The poor thing. It must be terrified. I'm a powerful wizard, you see. Only I can hear the statue's voice. The statue's voice. Either he's touched, or it's an evil artifact. And neither one of those is a good situation. Yes, Nimue sent me to find you. She said that you took a statue from her? Nimue said I stole it? Pah! She's my servant! Aside from that, you can't steal what's already yours. The artifact has been passed down the MacMorgan line for generations. I gave it to that woman. What's her name again? Oh, no matter. I could feel the darkness that surrounds her soul. The statue was afraid, and now it's gone. You have to get it back from those bloody Sahuagin and the dragons. I fear that could happen to the statue's power is gone. Oh, okay, go first. Sahuagin, dragon, and kobold. What's this? Everybody's after. Oh, okay. Stay put, Morgan. I'll retrieve the artifact, no matter who stole it.
Mutters. Foolish kobolds. Couldn't fight them. They live in a cave nearby, though. Please make sure they don't defile the artifact.
Right. We'll see what's going on. Now I can open it. Defeat the kobold patrols. Well, actually, did I remember to... Let me get the hireling. Alright, I have collected the cleric. Now I had to restart the instance because, of course, I was past the entrance by now. Alright, well, anyway. So, we got kobolds in the area. That at least is something that everybody agrees upon, that there are kobolds involved in all of this. Including the quest thing that says, enter the nearby kobold warren and defeat the kobold patrols. Wherever the warren may be. And the patrols, are those patrols within the warren or in the outer area? Okay. Okay. Oops, daisy. Hey, stop it! Stop it! And you gotta be careful. I think they said something about a large kobold. Well, not sure. I don't have a way to do measurements on them to tell which one is they mean by the large kobold or the small kobold or anything like that. Unless it's large enough that it'll be obvious when I run into them. No, that's a big spider.
A gargantuan spider bars your path. This creature radiates powerful magic and clearly poses a major threat to the valley.
Well, I guess a giant spider radiating powerful magic makes sense considering how difficult it is for a spider that size to support itself naturally. You know, you are allowed to participate. Thank you. Oh,
With the spider defeated, you look around to see where this gargantuan creature came from. You spot the entrance to a cavern up above.
oh, up above. That's up there? Okay, that means I have to get into that place. Oh, hold on, maybe I could walk up the web? No. Alright, I was thinking that when they said you see the thing above, that there would have to be a way to get above. Yeah. No. 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 Oh, hold on. No. Maybe this isn't where I'm supposed to find... What, do I have to go around somehow and I magically get back to this area? Or maybe a way in will become apparent after I've killed a certain number of patrols? It doesn't say how many are left yet, so it makes it sound like that maybe I haven't actually seen the patrols yet. But if that's the case, then most likely I will have encountered the patrols from the inside. But this looks like a rather linear path at the moment. Hold on. What's this? Oh no, that's the town. You know, the town looks a lot worse from this direction. Yeah. From inside, maybe they were doing internal repairs faster than external repairs. I mean, I suppose that you want to first prioritize making sure your streets are cleaned and in shape, and that people can get around. Probably repair a few roofs while you're at it, since I heard some people complaining about roofs being capable. Well, yeah, it looks like I was in the right position. Well, that obviously has to be the right spot up there because I see a pair of shrines up there. It's just a matter of climbing, right? Oh! Thank you for the tip! Wow! Really? I guess I was so focused on that I didn't notice the ramp. Alright, well, now let's see. This is this the entry right here? Okay. I mean, this looks like it could be an entryway. Well, yeah, you could. No, I can't get through that way. Well, I thought I solved the full puzzle, but apparently there is more. I mean, obviously it's reachable by here because we've got the shrine here. And this is a nice, neat step up. And this just looks just so much like the entrance I want. I must have missed some patrols. So, let's keep an eye out. There's probably a sneaky kobold. They said that there might have been one that was smaller than average. Maybe it's being a sneak. Oh, let us go and thoroughly scour the area for any kobolds that may be in the area. Okay, that's probably arrows from the earlier ones. Let's see. Yoo-hoo! Anyone around? Just make sure I cover any place that's not already near. Nothing worse is like kill everything in the area and have some that you can't find. Always fun when you got those. Those must be arrows from the defense or something like that. I mean, as far as I can tell, I've got everyone. Though right now, is there a tiny kobold sneaking around in an area back here? Always missing one lead, a kobold. Hiding in a bush? No. Yoo-hoo! Where are you? Because based on this, I've been everywhere around in the area. So you would think that I couldn't have missed anything. But it looks like you'd be thinking wrong. Now, I don't think I've actually checked this hut here and things like that. Oh! A pair of wolves. Okay, well, not a kobold. But
the last of the kobolds falls.
those are wolves.
Yet there's no time to relax. You hear the sounds of something huge echoing off the canyon walls.
No, I don't, because I've already killed the spider. I guess they assume that you actually found all the wolves in there? Amazing! Checked everything except the dead center of the area. Oh well. Now, let us get up the ramp and hope that I can get through the webbing this time. Ah yes! I can get through now. Okay. No webs.
You enter the cavern. These gigantic tunnels extend further into the rock than you originally thought.
That looks like a very small kobold, and that looks like a very large kobold. I have a feeling their muscle structure isn't all that great.
Something is causing the creatures in the warren to grow to an enormous size. Perhaps the artifact is to blame.
Oh. Okay, okay, okay. That is a big kobold. Okay, there you go. And you. Okay, I will admit that that is definitely a larger than average kobold. There you go. There. Ah! Now, where was I? Oh, a couple more big kobolds, it looks like. Oh, oops, oops. And you? Whoops, whoops. And you. Ah. Now, let us continue on our way. And now, Scorcher. Oh, well, it looks like a method of some sort. Well, it doesn't look too much larger than methods usually are. So it looks like not everything is at a disproportionate size. That rat, though, is very definitely a little bigger than average. Well, I don't know if it was literally a rat, probably some sort of rodent. A rouse, that's it. It was a rouse, a rodent of unusual size. There you go. Let's pull the lever. And continue along our way. Yoo-hoo! More big kobolds. So it looks like it wasn't just one giant kobold. Especially considering I meet the big ones in pairs. Ooh, that one looks so tiny compared to them. Of course, if you're seeing these big, huge kobolds, then I suspect that... Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's just move a little off up since I can't find the control panel. Oh. Ouch! Okay. Looks like the idea is just to dodge them aside a little bit. Alright. Big wolf, giant wolf, a marauder, giant bruiser. Oops. Yikes. I don't want to deal with the wolves that could eat me whole. Regular sized bruisers. There you go. And you. Okay, that middle one was a shaman. Alright. No, kobolds, they'll just call them that. Because that's what they are. Bash, bash, bash. Even the crates are giant-sized. Maybe I'm just playing a halfling or something. I think I'm playing a halfling. It's hard to tell now. Oh no, actually I'm a gnome. Close enough. Alright.
Kobolds stand arrayed near the water to harass anyone who comes near. A strange, rhythmic whistling sound can be heard in the distance.
Alright. in this place. I want to make sure that there isn't a giant guppy in there or something. What happened to you? I was eaten by a guppy. A guppy? Okay, so we're gonna have a gauntlet in here. Boy, how much ammunition have they put into these traps? You know, that's always the weird thing about traps like this. Sometimes you do run into traps that have a reasonable amount of ammo, but sometimes you seem to have one that looked like it was designed for a Gatling gun or something like that, where it has a big barrel of ammunition apparently in the back where they just keep on spitting them out. You're wondering, okay, someone spent a lot of money on all that ammo. Okay, oh, okay, hey. Oh, just want a safe place where I can check for traps. Okay, now, is there a control panel around here somewhere? Did I find a control panel? Yeah, there it is. Ugh. Took it a little while to go into effect, but all right. So now, the slingers, or sometimes the slingers have an unreasonable amount of ammunition. Of course, they may have magical ammunition. This is DDO after all, and I suppose if the players can cast spells that brings about magic ammo that never runs out, that some of the monsters may have the same spell. Alright, where were we? Oh, dancing kobolds again. It's time for protect me! Oopsie daisy. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so now, where was I? Oh yes, I guess going this way? Deeper inside? No, magic artifact is stolen. Things suddenly start to get big. Okay, this is giant skitterer. Skitterer. Is that a species of rat? Or a... Though, of course, based on what I heard of the... If you look at the names of several rodents, it looks like the only thing that phylogenetically rat doesn't make phylogenetic sense. So pretty much a rat is any mouse-like rodent that is big. And they definitely fall under the big part at least. And of course that'd be big for a mouse, not necessarily big compared to a gnome, but that's another matter.
The sound of stone grinding on stone can be heard from above.
Okay. Are you done yet? Okay, don't walk in the middle in this section. Okay, now. Let's see what we get. Oops, oops. Pound, 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 pound. Hey, I would think that the big ones probably won't be doing much skittering, though. Just thinking on that. And...
A series of unusually terrifying squeaks can be heard from up the passageway.
Oh, up this passageway? Optional. Explore the source of the squeaks. Oh. These look like just normal skitterers. Just skittering and chittering about. Okay, those are big chitterers. Skitterers. Skitterers, chitterers. Biggers. Oh, this is a kobold there also. Okay. Oh.
Ratcher falls, squeaking a curse in your general direction.
Okay. Ratcher the rat catcher? Okay, let's see who... Well... I'm just looking for a holy rapier, just in case one happens to drop. Anything that... Or even a holy dagger will actually be fine. Anything that could get me a... Or maybe even a holy... What was this? A holy sickle? It looks like will also do. Whatever is the case, we have not seen one yet. Probably not exactly the place to go looking along for holy weapons, probably. Especially with a weird artifact.
Damp air fills the hallway as the door opens. Somehow you can sense magic radiating from the chamber ahead.
Alright! I think we found it!
The artifact sits on a pedestal in the center of the chamber. The kobold shaman Mektek makes no move to attack. Instead, the giant creature booms. What happens when you use shiny? Me want to see. Maybe you explode.
So, he wants me to touch the shiny.
You feel strange. As things start to go dark, you can just make out Mektek fleeing the room with the artifact. Ah! That not go like I want. Me take this far away from you.
Obviously, that sound got a little bit off. Oversized, you aren't quite... Did they get the graphics wrong on that? I think the graphics don't change until I actually touch the artifact. Here goes nothing. Alright, now the artifact is gone. Mektek is gone. Now things are in sync.
Now that you're under the artifact's influence, creatures that were gigantic moments ago now seem less intimidating.
Oh, okay, so this was one of the formerly those cute shrines. Okay, so let's head up this way. And that looks like a dead end. 1, 2. The changes they make in order to give you the illusion of being bigger. Oh, a cute little... Oh, do I just bash it in? Yeah. Alright, fine. Okay, oh, that didn't work out. Spot hidden. Ooh. A secret door.
This broad passageway is now too small for your gigantic body to fit through. You'll need to find a route better suited to someone of your... You hear a door closing in the distance. An unusually deep kobold voice shouts, "You'll never get it! It's mine!"
Alright. Flee for your life! Okay, so now we got tiny kobolds.
These once deadly traps have little effect on your giant form. It's nothing more than a bee sting.
Well, I hope I'm not allergic to bee stings. Well, I suppose that as long as they don't have whatever venom is inside of bee stings, that it wouldn't be a problem, right? What do we got? Constitution damage. Alright, let's see. How about... Got a restoration spell here. Bless. Vitality. Dispel magic. I'm going to assume Dispel magic doesn't work on this. Yeah, I thought so. And it'll undermine the entire adventure if you Dispel magic could undo the whole thing.
A door closes, and the kobold shouts, "With this shiny, our tribe rule everyone. No one call us little again."
Right. Is there a control panel for this, or is it so little damage? Ouch! Alright, well, it looks like that wasn't very effective. There we go.
You've cornered MechTech in this chamber. The entrance has been blocked by a recent cave-in, and the kobold is too gigantic to escape.
Oh. There you go. Oops. Hey, ouch.
MechTech totters, dropping his prize as he falls. The artifact clatters to the ground, and then, to your horror, disappears with a flash. Before you can absorb this turn of events, a portal opens nearby, and a small but familiar form emerges.
Oh, Nimue looks so cute. Let's see. Ah, down here, Pine Trick. I see you found the icon. After all this, you probably can see why I was trying to keep its existence a secret. If kobolds were able to wreak this much havoc with it, imagine what a strong wizard could do. I'll bring the artifact back to my study straight away. An enchanted lock should keep it secure from now on. Alright, now, am I stuck this size for good? Now that the artifact is back in my possession, the effect should begin to dissipate. It might take a little while, but then you'll be right as rain. When you're back to normal size, please come to see me again. I'm sure I can scrape up together a reward for your trouble. How about a holy... Never mind. Okay, well, I'll miss towering over my enemies, but I guess that's for the best.
Nimue assures you the effects of the artifact will wear off soon. For a moment, you imagine all the amazing things you could do as a giant. And then you realize you're stuck in this cave until you return to your normal size.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Good to be properly scaled again. Ah, there you are, Pine Trick. Back to your usual size, I see. Ah, thanks again. If it weren't for you, there would be a gigantic kobolds all over Mondo Valley. That would be a bit of a problem. So, what's happened to Mortagon? I should have seen the signs that the poor dwarf was getting a bit addled, but not to worry. I've arranged for a home near the village to take him in. The old fellow should stay out of trouble from now on. And as I promised, I managed to find a few trinkets in my collection that might be of interest to you. Take them by all means. You've earned it. All right, take care. Let's see what we got here. Shocking light crossbow. Well, crossbows aren't my specialty, but I wonder, would it? How would that do against well, the piercing damage is a bit problem, but so is the rapier. Let's see. Let's see. Impulsive, 59 skirmish, leather resistance, fire resistance. And nullified goggles, a spell penetration. Actually, this is compared to spell penetration goggles. I'm wondering if that would be useful. What I'm thinking is of the possibility is that if I can use the sonic blast on those skeletons, if I can use that on there, then increasing my DC may be of use. But in any case, that is it for that little trick. Anything else I need to do here? I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays the Arcane Trickster.